Hola, yo soy Señora Loera, tu maestra de español. Hoy vamos a hablar de la familia. So we're going to talk about family members. First, I'm going to write all the family members, and then I'll put a picture and we can start figuring out who's who in the family. So let's start. When we talk about family, even though there's a lot of people in the family, we say la familia. La familia is a group of people, but we treat it in singular because it's one group. La familia. So let's start. We're always going to talk with me and how all my parents, my grandparents, how they go to the family tree. So la familia. Tenemos mis padres, mamá, y papá. They both have an accent mark. Mis padres, my parents. Después tenemos los abuelos. Mis abuelos. Abuela y abuelo. My parents, mis padres. Mamá, mom. Papá, dad. Mis abuelos, my grandparents. Abuela, grandma. Abuelo, grandpa. You see, in Spanish, every word has a gender. Let's continue. So a nice way to call grandparents, we say abuelito. That's just to make it cute and nice. Abuelitos. So after that, we have sister and brother. In Spanish, we don't have the word siblings, but to talk about girls and boys, we say hermanos. To say about, if you just have sisters, there are girls, hermanas. So we have hermano. We can add an S if it's more than one. Hermanas. Sisters. Hermano, hermana. So when you marry someone and that person has a brother or a sister, they're your sister-in-law or your brother-in-law, it's called cuñado. Cuñado or cuñada. Those are sister and brother-in-law. We're just going over all the terms and then we'll go to a family tree. Your siblings' kids, sobrino, nephew, sobrina, niece. So, hermano, cuñado, sobrino. Hermana, cuñada, sobrina. If we're talking about girls. Now, aunt and uncle, tía y tío. Or if it's both, it's tíos. So we always go with the masculine form to make it plural. We just add an S, but we take the masculine form. Primo, cousin. Prima, girl cousin. If you want to talk about a group of cousins, mixed of girls and boys, primos. Take the masculine part and put an S after. Your kids, hijo, if it's a boy, hija, if it's a girl. Remember in Spanish, the H doesn't have a sound. So we say hijo, hija. If it's plural, hijos. And your granddaughter, your grandson, nieto, nieta. Let's have a couple more. This is the basic family. Let's add husband and wife, marido, husband, mujer, wife, and your in-laws, suegra, suegro. So let's review a little bit the family members before we go to the family tree. La familia. Mis padres, mamá, papá, mis abuelos, abuela, abuelo, abuelitos. Hermano, hermana, brother and sister. Cuñado, cuñada, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. Sobrino, sobrina, niece and nephew. Nephew, sobrino, sobrina, niece. Hijo, hija. Son, daughter. Marido, mujer, husband and wife. Tía, tío, aunt and uncle. Primo, prima, cousin, girl, boy. Nieto, nieta, granddaughter, grandson. Suegra, suegro, your in-laws. So let's add a family tree. I have a family tree, and I called it Mi Familia. So I hope you can see it on my screen. Mi Familia. I have it. Oh, I hope it looks better. Mi Familia. So this is me. I'm going to consider myself as I am Adriana, right? So this is me. Yo. Adriana. So based on this family tree, let's put each person what they are about me. So if I'm Adriana, my sibling Santiago es mi hermano. That is sibling. Santiago es mi hermano. If we go up, Luis y Paola es mi papá y mi mamá. From there, my mom's parents, we're just going to go to the mom's side, mi abuela, mi abuelo. So let's just do a quick review. Yo, mi hermano, mamá, papá, abuela, abuelo. So I have siblings. I'm sorry, my mom has siblings. So those are my uncles, my aunt, my uncle. So tía, tío. And because my tío Pedro married Maria, she's my tía now, my aunt. Tía, tío, tía. So my mom has a brother. He married my tía and they have kids. So those kids are my cousins. Mi prima. Mi prima. And they have un bebé. But still mi primo. Let's just call it bebé. Okay, so let's practice to complete with the family tree. Let's complete these sentences. Por ejemplo, the first one. Adriana es la de Pilar. So Pilar is my tía. What am I from Pilar? Sobrina. Sobrina. Niece. Santiago es de Pilar. Sobrino. Sobrino. Pablo es el de María. Pablo is my abuelo. But what is it? What is him for María? So María's married to Pedro. This is her suegro, her in-law. Pablo es el que de María. So María is married to Pedro. Pedro's parents is Pablo y Patricia. So María from Pablo. Pablo de María es el suegro, the in-law. Pablo es el suegro de María. Let's try the other way. Patricia es la de Pilar. Patricia es la mamá de Pilar. We're practicing family tree. Luis es el que de Pedro. So Luis is married to Paola. Paola's brother is Pedro. So Luis and Pedro es el cuñado de Pedro. Cuñado. That's brother-in-law. Cuñado. Let's try a couple more. María es la de Paola. María es la cuñada de Paola. Cuñada. It ends with an A because they're girls, sister-in-law. María es la que de Patricia y Pablo. I don't think we added this word when we did the other vocab, but it's nuera. Nuera. I'll add it here. Nuera y yerno. So when you're married to someone, their parents, you're from them, nuera y yerno. Son-in-law and daughter-in-law. Luis es el de Patricia y Pablo. Luis es el yerno de Patricia y Pablo. Nuera y yerno. Luis es yerno de Patricia y Pablo. 2 more to go. Adriana es la de Patricia y Pablo. Adriana es la nieta de Patricia y Pablo. Y Santiago, he's my brother. So if I'm the nieta de Patricia y Pablo, my brother is nieto de Patricia y Pablo. Try to make your family tree as simple as this one. And you can try to figure out who is who in your own family. Yo soy Señora Loera, and this was tu clase de español. Adiós.